Hello and Grand Horizon Brave Hearts. How are you all doing today? This is Sonia Line Arsenault from New Brunswick, Canada. I'm here in Ixtapa, Mexico, and I have the pleasure to have John again here with me today. We're going to talk about get grounded, get connected, and recharge. How many people right now needs that? I don't know if your sleep has been affected or if you've been feeling maybe a little dizzy or the lights around you or just different things that may drain your energy, that may give you symptoms that you had no idea that would interfere with your life, your pets, your family, and the way that it's going, technology and all the G's and everything that they're bringing to us is not stopping. So I do want to hear more about how to protect my family. I live in nature, I love grounding, but there's something missing. So today I am here because I want to learn about all of this, but I invite you guys to share the video. I'm actually going to go on the Dr. Daryl Wolf's page right now, and I encourage that you do that too. And I'm gonna share this to my friends and family on Facebook, because I find when I learn something, I always want to share it with the world, and I sometimes get mixed up when I share things or I'm too excited. So sharing this video right now is going to be way easier. I won't have to explain. I can let John here explain it. I can ask questions, and you get to ask questions too. So I'm sharing right now, and I'm going to ask you to do the same. Maybe you have a friend that has a hard time sleeping. I'm going to be talking about that, or just has some troubles. Like I know for me, headaches, discomforts, whether it's my energy that drops in the day because you had a hard time sleeping, or you just feel off a little bit. So you want to have some help, and so let's share it to the world right now. And after that, we're going to get started. I'm going to be bringing John up. John has been here sharing his show, wonderful and innovative products, and I love talking to this guy. So John, as I share this video on my Facebook, I would like for you to come on and say a short introduction, and then let's see what this live show can bring to our audience and ourselves today. Welcome, John.
Oh, thank you so much, Sonia. Yeah, it's an honor to be on here, and what we're going for here is ending the chronic disease crisis. We hear about it, we hear about the problems, the stuff that you see on this show and the stuff that we offer and with grounding is a pivotal piece of technology to help reduce stress, anxiety, get yourself some sleep. We're talking about regeneration in its most basic premise. It happens while you sleep. You can actually increase your metabolism by sleeping more. Lowering your cortisol levels will actually help you lose weight and not stress you out. But the forgotten pillar has always been sleep. And when we're talking about sleep, if we can get quality sleep, not just quantity, if we can get quality sleep, it changes everything. And if you're a person that uses AI or understands AI, you know, there's some really good data. AI suggests that grounding is the #1 anti-aging technology in the world. That's because it uses demonstrative data. And when we use our meter, our products come with a small little multimeter that you can prove and test it yourself. People make lots of claims out there. And one of them that you hear is EMF shielding. And that's a claim that most people can't prove. Did you know grounding is usually the only thing that's a proven EMF shielding technology because you're directly connected to the earth? So grounding is just a pivotal place to start. And we're not the cheap Chinese grounding lasts 2 to 3 weeks. We're the USA made patented grounding, the only grounding that you could use with a mattress that lasts as long as your mattress. So it's an investment in your sleep and health. And we're talking about getting less stress, less anxiety. Last I heard, 60% of Americans have a chronic disease. By by 2030, it's going to be 70% of Americans with a chronic disease. Did you know there's a correlation between lack of sleep, poor sleep, no sleep, and chronic disease? Well, remember, you can only really recover when your body's in a state of relaxation. People that are bodybuilders know this. The more sleep they get, the bigger their muscles get. Models know that if they get an ample amount of sleep, they look more slender when they wake up for the photo shoot. These are just basic principles that you already know, and you can put it to good use with the technology that can help shield yourself from our modern gadgets. That could be the lights, that could be the cell phone, this could be the Wi-Fi transmitting in your house, it could be the 5G tower across the street. You don't have a way to mitigate that. You can't mitigate it. It actually goes through walls. The only way to truly mitigate this is to connect to the ground. Once you connect to the ground, did you know that you basically close this loop? You close the circuit. Because when you're connected to ground, you're connected to the earth. It's the largest antioxidant. What does that mean? An antioxidant is an electron donor. Did you know that the earth is the biggest electron donor? And it's so cool when you start thinking about just an apple on a tree. An apple on the tree is connected to a branch which is connected to the earth. Every time a lightning bolt hits the earth, electrons discharge. Just like a lake, but it's in the sand. So it's really cool that when you pick the apple off the tree, it's no longer connected to the electron source. So the apple starts to oxidize. Oxidized stress is just aging. So if you want to connect, just like put yourself back on the tree like the apple, you're basically going to connect to the ground. We made this very simple by way of connecting to the earth via the ground in your house. That's how beautiful it is. You don't need 30 minutes. You need as much grounding as possible. 30 minutes, you could stand outside and it will help you discharge your body, but it's like putting your cell phone on the charger for 5 minutes. You're not going to get a full charge. You need to sleep on the grounding technology all night, get a full charge of the grounding, and utilize the grounding even in your office, in your home. Mitigate this. You want to get the maximum amount of grounding as possible. You'll feel recharged. You'll feel rested. You'll feel rejuvenated. And this goes back to my pain to purpose story. I used everything. I did every diet. I broke my neck at a young age and I refused the surgery. The doctor said, we'll wait for your call. I never made the call. I had a lack of trust in the medical system for over 25 years now, but at that young age of roughly 20 years old, I already had a lack of mistrust because I was poisoned nearly at birth. I was allergic to milk. I was allergic to cat fur. I was allergic to soap, toothpaste, detergents. I was allergic to everything and these toxins and everything else. So I really did have a lack of trust because when I was young, I knew I was being poisoned and there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do to tell my mom to get away from those detergents. I was itchy. My skin was cracking. No other kids had this. My nose was constantly leaking with mucus. I couldn't tell my mom that the milk was poisoning me, so I just continued doing it. So I had a lot of inflammation, and it wasn't until I broke my neck and healed it living with chronic disease after 14 years. And that was the chronic stress happening from a broken neck, 4 through 6. And I actually lost the ability to use my hands, and I was actually addicted to pain pills that first year. I knew I was going to die because I was taking 13 pain pills a day, roughly a year into my broken neck. I could have died from the stress alone, but I knew that I was going to die. And that was the crazy place that I was in because I knew after taking that many pain pills, I had an epiphany that I was going to die if I continued doing this. I quit cold turkey because I knew I was going to die. And I just started doing the best I could, eating what I could that was natural. I started doing exercise. I couldn't sleep still. I didn't have an answer at that point. But throughout all this, God brings you to the place you need. He closes one door, one chapter of your life, and he opens up a new one.
Yes.
Essentially, I became an innovator. I became one of the most prominent innovators of our time in mattress and sleep technology. It was my passion. It was my passion to help people. People coined me as the guy that brought the zero gravity position in my early age to the mattress industry. I had really good mentors. We sold the first adjustable bed in Florida in 1960, and those were my mentors. And so I used the zero gravity position, of which we offer today, to help me sleep in the right position. It did help me recover a lot. But once I figured out the diet, I figured out grounding and frequency medicine. Without getting the surgery, I healed myself. And that's why today I'm the most prominent frequency medicine guy on the planet. Why? Because grounding is the essential, necessary component to make frequency medicine safe and complete. I found this after helping over 50,000 people one-on-one over my 25-year career. So grounding, whatever you're doing, don't think your PEMF is so great. Don't think your frequency medicine is so great unless you have grounding. Frequency medicine raises your brain waves. It actually puts stress on the body and inflammation, giving you extra voltage. But if you don't have the ability to discharge the voltage in your body, you'll never be able to bring the body back into balance. And it was through my understanding of all this era and this time that I spent 6 years creating the first USA patented technology in grounding, the only third-party study ever done in grounding, that it opened up the door to 86 health technologies. I've had now 7 worldwide breakthroughs. 2024, Bloomberg chose me as world's greatest health technology. I've been featured in the New York Times. Dennis Quaid did a whole documentary about me. Just last week, Apple News chose me as the top 10 major disruptors in healthcare. I was chosen. And all of this from my pain to purpose story that brought me here today, allowing me to talk about this story and showcasing what I've done in this field, helping tens of thousands of people with reviews, over many of thousands of people with chronic disease. I got a big hug yesterday from someone I didn't know. That one person bought the technology, let a friend borrow it. It was the only thing she did, and she actually got a no detectable cancer within 3 months, and she did nothing else. My technology is all around the world, and the cool thing is, I really do believe we have a solution to end chronic disease. I'm not the guy that has stuck my neck out there that changed people's supplements and minerals and got famous. I was the guy doing the hard work in the trenches, working with people every day, and those people can all vouch for what I've done. So that's why Braveheart Nation likely chose me. So it is an honor to be here to share my little story. But I can honestly tell you, if you know anyone, how many people do we know that has a chronic health disease? Aging adult, young child, grandparent, you name it. Everyone raises their hand. Everyone knows somebody. And the fact that no one has an answer, I would honestly say, please share this podcast, because you never know. Some people think they have years. Some people think they have months. Most people that are suffering with a health issue have days and weeks. And that's the honest truth. And it's no better time to put your health into your own hands as it is the time. So when you share, and get the information out to people, you never know if you can actually save someone's life. I've seen it time and time again.
That is so inspirational. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you for saying no to a surgery that would have probably crippled you for life and who knows what else. And then you helping all these people and the rest that is coming, because yeah, you said 50,000, but I'm sure that rippled. And even now, here being on this platform, we're honored to have you here. It's just amazing what one person can do because they don't give up, they don't quit, and you want to make a difference, not only in you, but you want to help the world. Excuse me. Let me just take a little drink here.
Yeah, and that's just been my purpose. I felt a calling since I was young to change the world. And when I broke my neck, I was just in a place of destitute. No one knew what I was going through. They just thought I was weird. When I started telling people that I figured out the fountain of youth in so many different ways, they were like, "You're crazy." But I never gave up. I listened to the inner voice in God. And actually, if I didn't, then I probably wouldn't be recognized today. I knew I was right. I knew I had something very special to share with the world. And the evidence has been just showing up in the sense where I'm living my passion and purpose. If I could help one more people, one more person, I felt like I've done what I was supposed to do while I'm here.
That's amazing. Congrats for last week too with Apple. And I like that you mentioned passion and purpose. I was speaking with my husband yesterday, and a lot of people here, if you've watched some of our shows lately, I came here initially for healing, my kidneys, and I was in the ICU in November. They didn't think good things for me, and it didn't look good from what the medical system had. I refused surgeries, transplant, kidney, dialysis, and I came here instead. I'm going on 3 months, and I was speaking with him, and I said, because I want to do these shows, I don't need to do this. I like that, and I really appreciate learning from all you guys, but also I'm helping, Daryl never stops. Him and his staff, there's 3 phones on the go, and it's just like they're juggling. And I admire them, and I'm really honored to be here. And my husband said, "Why are you doing these shows? Like, you should be healing." Well, it gives me energy. It gives me a purpose, and it's a passion. I've always wanted to help people. I've always wanted, like, I used to be a massage therapist, and then if I, let's say, find something that would help a headache, then I would tell everyone about it, whether they wanted to hear it or not. So this platform here is just amazing, and I love sharing. That's why I made people share at the beginning. And also, I'm French, so I'm going to be taking what I learned from here, and I'm going to be duplicating and sharing it in French on this platform. So there's more audience that can learn about it in different language. And I'm just really thankful, grateful to have gotten to meet you. And you're just one of the individuals that they got to share, to choose and bring here to share their stories, which ended up having a ripple effect and coming out with some of the best products in the world that you can have your hands on. And I like that not saying you don't need a research, always do your research, but it's top of the line. Like the products that are showed here, I don't question. I don't feel like, and I've researched lots of products, different things. Like for a few years before I found the Braveheart Nation, I was always looking online, and online, most of the information that's there is opposite. Medical system, most of what they tell you is the opposite. So like you get so confused and information overwhelmed. And here on this platform, you get it, you get the truth, but it also works. Like I'm getting emotional here because just the bed frame that you were talking about, that I want that. I have a hard time sleeping. Maybe we can get into the products here since I'm speaking about them, but I have a hernia right here, and I have some inflammation and fluid that can come up around my lungs, my organs, and it's very hard to breathe at night. So if I'm not elevated, I will like not suffocate, but have a really hard time breathing, and I have some reflux. and that's very hard to sleep with. And then with the Wi-Fi and the smart meters, we actually refused our smart meters, but our neighbor still has them. And there's so many people affected. They're like walking zombies, I feel. And whether it's from the lights and from anywhere that you go, unless that you live like a place like this, no 5Gs and chemtrail, but there's still some lights. There's still some, you know, we all have electronics within our life, because even if I say I'm going to use my cell phone less, well, that's my music, that's my agenda, that's my alarm, that's my education. Like, I use it for everything. So having this grounding opportunity is definitely something that I want to learn and incorporate in my life. I have grounding sheets that I bought for me and my son a couple years ago. I'm not saying I can't say that I feel a difference in that, because I've done so many different things to heal my body, and I think I was doing a little bit too much. Sometimes I was feeling like I was detoxing, but I was taking lots of products and doing a lot of things without having my lymphatic open, and just all the things that I've learned. So I'm very grateful. I'd like to hear a little bit more about like the bed, but also the cushions and not the cushion, the mattress and the sheets. So is that okay if we start on the slides and get going with
Yeah,
that?
absolutely. And just going
Okay.
back to what you say, what can people at home relate to? Food. Everyone can relate to food, right? So yeah, food is food. Well, there's McDonald's, but there's also other stuff like real fish, real
Yeah.
meat, grass-fed meat, organic vegetables. So there's always going to be a difference, guys. Like, we're not the cheapest date. This is an investment in your health. Of course, food is just a category. McDonald's is food. Now, do you understand? Like, there is a difference. If you want a cheap date, there's McDonald's.
Mm.
But if you want something that's going to last and be nutritious for you, there's amazing supplements. There's technology that lasts. People buy handbags. I guess what I hear is that there's a difference. One certain brand can last a long time, and a certain brand is made of pleather. There's a category for everything. But what our purpose was never to create a cheap product that wouldn't last. And the reason why you hear about grounding is because of our company. We're making huge waves. We brought back something that was falling apart. It was forgotten. If you said 5 years ago, what is grounding, everyone would forget. If I didn't go worldwide viral a couple times, people started talking about grounding. But don't position us with McDonald's. We're not McDonald's. If you want McDonald's and you want a quick, fix, that's just going to be a quick fix. This is a long-term fix. This is an investment in your health and everything. With our technology, the foundation, of course, is grounding, far infrared, EMF shielding. So we're not just grounding either. We have grounding, EMF shielding, and far infrared as the basis of all of our technology. So right there, you should see that if you even understand what those are top level technologies. And when we're talking the upgrade to that is frequency medicine. Well, I told you earlier, the balance requires the grounding with the frequency medicine. That's the future of healthcare. That's the future to help end chronic disease. So now that you kind of understand a little bit more about what this is, we would be great to go through some slides.
Yes. And I also want to say to the audience that's watching now or replay, please send us questions or let us know, what is your issue? Like, have you heard any maybe illness that we mentioned, or is there any symptoms, something you would like more specific info on? John is going to look in the comments and answer also. And then after, we always have people going in there to make sure that your questions are answered. So don't forget to do that. And let's see. Also, if you're watching later the replays, and you have questions, you can send them here. We are streaming multiple places, so you don't have any reason to not get your questions answered because you matter. So here we're going to get started with the anti-aging bed. I mean, go to sleep and get younger. That's what it sounds like. I think that sounds great. How many people, women and men, are spending thousands of dollars on wanting to look younger and feel younger? Well, this could be so easy. So, John, let us know about this anti-aging bed, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. So realize this. Now, everyone has a bed. Everyone uses pillows. Everyone has a blanket. It's time to upgrade, guys. You could buy some silk sheets for around the same price. It's time to upgrade that commodity you call a mattress. It's time to upgrade the sheets and the pillowcase and the blanket, right? We're going to add grounding and far infrared EMF shielding throughout. You don't have to change the mattress that you do have unless you want to. But the three-piece set is the grounding bed cover. It fits around your current mattress. And it is our most revolutionary product. If you were to get one product, go for the bed cover. Now, if you wanted to upgrade that and you wanted to engulf yourself with EMF shielding and far infrared and the grounding, get the pillowcase that goes around your current pillow and also add the blanket. If you want some organic sheets, there's organic sheets on the Doca Detox website. Those are going to be the primary sheets that we recommend. It's going to feel silky smooth. It's going to feel so soft when you go to bed that you're going to melt in it like a marshmallow. And if you've got this cocoon, this safety protection that you have from the EMF, and you've got the far infrared, you're basically putting the environment in which you sleep in at the primary level. You're going to detox and shield yourself from the current environment that we live in. And just to take it one step further, the grounding can be mobilized. You can take it off, take it with you when you travel. If you had the three-piece set, you could likely just take the pillowcase. It's a smaller travel item. You don't have to do without it. So many people that have it, they see the major difference in 3 days. If you're wearing a sleep monitor, like a wristband or a ring that monitors your sleep, likely in the first 3 days, you'll have your best result. Even if you were measuring your sleep for 3 years, likely within the first 3 days of having the technology, you'll have your best sleep ever. Sometimes I hear people when they first start, they have a sleep deficit. They could sleep 10, 12, 14 hours because their deficit is so bad. After a couple of days, it subsides and you get back into a really good routine. And if you make the investment and you get to the next level, we're going to make an investment too. You're going to get 50% off the mattress when you buy the grounding sheets. And that was what that photo she was showing to you. It was showing pillowcase, grounded bed cover, and the mattress underneath. Our mattress is called the biohacking mattress. It has no known cancer-causing chemicals. Like I said, I'm a pioneer and innovator and inventor in the mattress industry. That's how I started. And I have always been the 1% of the 1% in this field. I just don't feel it's right to fill up landfills with cheap mattresses that last 3 years. Our mattresses have a 20-year warranty. They're built to last. And we're one of the very few that have no known cancer-causing chemicals. So we went the extra mile. But what I can pride myself most on is that this is a big value play. You won't find a better deal. This is no gimmicks, a no-brainer option to get a good night's sleep. So you already have a mattress at home. You know if you need to upgrade it, what an opportune time to get everything while you're there. And the last component of the anti-aging bed sleep system is the adjustable base. So if you want to, you had, Sonia, you said you had acid reflux. Did you know there's only one answer to that is elevation? So you'd be to elevate your head, elevate your legs will take the pressure off your lower back. Anytime you have your knees above your heart, you will increase your circulation times 4. So increased circulation, just raising your legs, it'll put you in a weightless position called zero gravity.
That's
And
perfect.
if you go to that level, we'll give you 15% off totally. So in a nutshell, if you need to replay, rewind, watch this video, there's a lot of good information in it. And if you need this system, it's one of the foundations to your entire health. These major corporations that you know about that have mattresses, they sell for $10,000 to $12,000. You can get, that's a commodity. You're paying for a commodity for $10,000 or $12,000 for the whole system. You can get our whole system for $5,000. Isn't it great to be an innovator, to offer you this? Because you're saving, and I made it sure that there would be no better value in the market with proven health technology embedded than the product you're seeing right now.
John, I've got a question for you. A lot of us Bravehearts here, we do therapies while we sleep, whether it's vaginal infusion or castor oil pack sometimes, and different things like that. I wouldn't want to stain the sheets. Is it okay to put another sheet on top of it, or a plastic cover, or you would say no and just maybe use a towel instead, or because that's something that you don't want to ruin brand new sheets and that expensive, right?
Yeah, great question. Now, if you're talking about a mattress protector is a waterproof product. You do not want that above your grounding. You could put it underneath. So you could put the mattress protector down, put the bed cover over the top. A-okay, perfect. If you wanted to get organic sheets or cotton sheets, you could put the cotton sheets over the grounded bed cover. It doesn't change the performance of the grounding, so it just takes a little bit longer. You're talking minutes longer, but it protects the investment and it puts a layer between you and the silver. Did you know, I told you about not being cheap. Well, did you know there's 10 to 12 ounces of real silver? If you've ever felt a 1 silver ounce, it's heavy. Did you
Yep.
know in our king bed cover we have 10 to 12 ounces of silver in every king bed cover? So
Wow.
that's why it's not an inexpensive one. But if you want something that lasts 5 or 7 years, that's what our science showed when we created the first coil thread. The current system that you see out there, you can't wash it. If you put your knee on the mattress, it snaps the threads and it doesn't work. That's why we put elasticity by keeping it a stretchable coiled thread to last 7 years. So in a nutshell, that's why this is a durable product that you can use day in and day out.
Wow. Well, that's answers my question. Thank you so much. That was a little bit of hesitancy because it's something that is in my healing protocol, and I know a lot of people that are following this page are also doing these, so that's awesome. I know I went over a few slides. You talked about the pillowcase, and I'll just go for products we haven't talked about. Did you mention the blanket? I know you mentioned it part at the beginning, but did you need to say anything else about this product in particular?
So what I was saying is the bed cover is the one primary thing that's going to be the best, but the blanket is very versatile. Now, the blanket you could put in your living room, you
Okay.
could put it on your chair. You don't, to engulf yourself at night, which I love doing, I have it on my bed. To engulf yourself with far infrared and grounding, you're getting 38% quality sleep, better quality sleep. That means for every 1 minute you were normally sleeping, you're getting 2 minutes without having to sleep. So to have a bunch of the technology and engulfing yourself with it, you're getting better energy, you're getting better circulation, a little bit of the pain relief, and faster recovery. Far infrared is known for faster recovery. So, and EMF shielding is reducing your free radical load. So as an antioxidant, this grounding bed cover should be seen as an antioxidant. The blanket, the pillowcase are more affordable items than the bed cover, but if you buy the three-piece set, you get 15% off. So you do the math, you see what you can do, get as much as you can. And if you do, we will definitely help you on the price.
Perfect. I'm curious about this one, just for the comfort of having something pressure on your face. Does it help for like bags under the eyes?
Well, sorry. Um, well, this is to shield your eye orbit from EMFs
Okay.
because EMFs that travel to your eye or retina or your orbital socket, it can affect your serotonin, melatonin levels. Our goal was to shield the eye orbit of any radio frequency, any type of frequency, light, because what happens is if any light is penetrating your orbit of your eye, it will tell your pineal gland to secrete serotonin, which is a wake up hormone. Now, if you basically cover your eye orbit and there's no light, no frequency, anything attacking your eye, it will force your pineal gland to create melatonin. What we're talking about here is the circadian rhythm, light and day. Our bodies shift and actually excrete different hormones based on the light level of the sun. Never before in history have we been into electromagnetic jungle where it's light the entire day. So we went back. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of our conversation. 60% of chronic disease Americans have. There's a major correlation because 60% of Americans don't get enough sleep. So you can see the major correlation here. And if you can do what you can, combat the technology advances of today with a technology that fights back. And so really that's really what this is doing.
And I see the dogs and the cat grounding pet bed. So this is something that I don't know how many households have pets, but I know that people want the best for their pets. So I would assume that would be suggested in everyone's home that has some fur babies.
Yeah, last I checked, cats and dogs do not wear rubber-soled shoes. They have paws that are biological cells that are supposed to touch the earth. So
Yeah.
if your cat or dog is sitting at home, we have escalating rates of cancer diseases in our pets. One, because of the food. Two, because they have electromagnetic frequencies robbing electrons. They have stress. When you're stressed, your cat or dog is stressed. When it's just there's a very strong correlation. And if you can get your dog or cat grounded, a lot of people have their pets sleep with them on the bed and they love it. The cat and the dog, they love it because they're getting electrons too. They're getting EMF shielding too. So it's important that we give our animals some love and attention and make sure that they could be protected as well. If you have them run in the backyard and stuff like that, if you're lucky enough, that's going to be a primary way to help them in the night and everything else. The grounding technology can really help, and we know that our pets are having cancer levels exponentially growing every year, and let's just not put them in harm's way as well.
Yes. Anything we can do for pets, definitely. And I know if there's something like a bed like that, they would probably go on that one instead of a normal. They feel that, the pets are attracted to it. And this set seems wonderful too. I like that it's portable, the office station, and all the products we talk about, you guys can go on docofdetoxstore.com and find out more about them and then put them in your cart to see the prices, and the total and the discounts will add up once you put them all in the cart, I assume. And this for me is ideal because I travel, I work from home, I sometimes am at the cabin or am in my office and I could bring it with me. So that's definitely on my wish list. Anything specific about them?
Yeah, so just like the glasses you're wearing, at the end of the day, you notice a significant difference from stopping blue light hitting your eyes. You're going to feel like you didn't go through a regular day. You're going to feel like my eyes are very relaxed, like I just woke up. You'll know a difference just wearing the Tesla glasses. But you'll see a similar difference when you're grounding at your office. If you're grounding in your office where most of the EMF pollution is, you will feel much different at the end of the day. It'll feel like a different day. And there's no one out there that's going to save you or protect you. No one's out there that's going to save you. Just realize we know this intrinsically. But also, if you have EMF sensitivity, this is a great way to do it. You basically have a chair station, you have a pad on the ground, there's a keyboard shielder. If any part of your skin is touching it, you're getting that full grounding. And this is very versatile too. You could take the sheet off. You know, that was one of the primary ways the least expensive way to get our grounding product is getting a piece of this technology in the office station, and you can sleep on it as well.
I like that. Sleeping at the office. Let's promote that, shall we? No, but really, guys, so many people spend time on their electronics, and whether you work, you do some gaming, or it's just you're doing research or whatever, you are always surrounded by those EMFs. So get yourself grounded, and don't have to worry. You're gonna feel it. Like he says, in 3 days, most people feel it with the bed. I'm sure all of these, and these are studies and statistics here. You know, I like 39% better quality sleep, less anxiety, less depression, less stress, and then more depth of sleep. I know a lot of people have been affected with their sleep lately. It's just, yeah, I have to try it. If you have, let us know in the comments. And if you have any questions, don't be shy. Send them to us. We will answer. Anything else that you'd like to say and share with us before we start saying goodbye, John?
Yeah, there's a huge correlation between good night's sleep and mental health. So there's a sleep epidemic, there's a mental health epidemic too. And by way of just sleeping better, you're going to improve your mental health. We've all been through different traumas. There's generational traumas, there's abuse, there are all types of things that we go through. And if there was a way to make yourself feel better, feel stronger, these are some of the things that you can do. And we work with a lot of people, and the mental health thing is an anomaly to work on. You know, mental health specialists, of course, I recommend, but this is a way to reduce your stress and anxiety. So if we're racing around with anxiety, right, from the different traumas that we realized that we have, even PTSD. And I've had many veterans with PTSD sleep for the first time because their PTSD was so severe that they were on guard and twitching in their sleep. When they got the grounding cover, it discharged their body of this extra stress. They started to relax more in sleep. I've had so many veterans say that this was the first time that I've actually watched fireworks. This is the first time after going to battle 8 different wars that I could find sleep. There is a pain that is suffered as well, physical pain, emotional pain, and even, what they call flashbacks. Flashback is a mental image that's triggering an emotional response that you can't stop in your mind. So, we shouldn't forget the power of sleep, stress relief, anxiety relief, because it goes full circle to your mental health. And it's a privilege to be helping all these people. So realize mental health is something that a lot of people don't address. but by simply just laying on the bed, nothing else needed. No, you're not going to have to take anything. You're not going to have to do some crazy exercise program. The exercise program in this sense is just to go to bed. As soon as you touch the bed cover, it starts working instantly. You touch the bed cover, it changes your frequency to 8 hertz. Guess what the proper frequency is to reduce your anxiety and stress? Well, the perfect frequency is between 4 and 8 hertz. Grounding itself is 7.86 hertz.
Wow.
And if you can bring your mental state into a state of relaxation, think of it as the people out there, think of it as your parasympathetic, that you could actually start breathing from your body and get out of this thing called your head. As soon as you get out of your head, this is what's causing most people's illnesses. Cancer is the disease of can't, right? Cancer is the disease of can't. Can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this. You can change your perspective when you feel better to the perspective as I can. So really, even cancer could be considered a mental disease. So there you have it.
Wow. So how many people here wish they'd have the best sleep ever and they would wake up recharged, grounded, full of energy, not the drowsiness or the brain fogs and all of what comes with it, and younger looking too, younger feeling too. I know I'm definitely getting my home equipped, and I'm not sure when I'll get it, when I get back to Canada, and I'll let you know, John, but it's always a pleasure. I appreciate you going over this, sharing your story. That's just amazing. Thank you for not giving up, and congrats on all your success. I look forward to see you back. When you get back, I know that you had another product that you wanted to talk about on the next show. So look forward to learning that. And guys, you see, it's never the same thing over and over. Yes, some things are repetitive or it's, similar product line. And we touch up on different stories, different questions. And again, send us your questions. If you're watching the replay, we will make sure that they're answered. And thank you again, John. Have the most beautiful day, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye for now.
Thank you, Sonia.
All right, so that was awesome, guys. I always learn, even though if I've watched some of these videos over and over, there's always something new that I learn, and I'm looking forward for John's next appearance. So again, I am Sonia Line here, and I'm going to go over what's going on with the Braveheart world right now. So you want to become if you are a patient, you can also become a healer. If you're a healer, you can become your own doctor. How about that? Whether it's in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo in Mexico, or from your own home, or where they are touring. But right now, I have something that I want to make sure you haven't missed. It's the B17 World Symposium, A Real Cancer Answer. And you can find that at the BraveheartNationApp.com. If you haven't downloaded it yet, go download it. Go on your Google Play Store, Apple Store, search BraveheartNationApp.com and download it. You want to open your phone and create an account. Then you're going to check your email for confirmation. You're going to return to the login and open the app and go to the master classes in the involved section, which is loaded of stuff for you to learn from. And you want to select B17, the cancer answer, and enjoy, okay? This was a full day. They brought on, I think it was over 15 to 20 people that were sharing their stories, sharing their, their experience. And we had some doctors, we had some specialists, product formulators, and everything. So you guys want to make sure you go and check that out. Then we've got a movement back to Eden, which is a dock of detox food forest abundance production. Guys, I'm so excited for Daryl and Lori here. They started getting their compost bin. If you've seen, he shared a video yesterday, and they're getting some garden here. They're gonna go and have a food forest eventually, and Jim Gale is coming here to help him set him up, but also he's gonna do a full day on Sunday, April 27th. Oh, actually, it's not a full day, it's a weekend. Until Tuesday, April 29th. So they will be on Mr. Daryl Wolf and Jim Gale, and they will be from 1 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern to teach you about being your own sovereign self, about growing your own food, about getting the right soil. So much tips and info for people that wants to have more freedom and that wants to do things on their own to make sure they're not adding any extra poison in their lives, right? So I'm excited. Make sure you write. Oh my God, let me take a drink here. Excusez-moi. I've been talking quite a bit. You gotta stay hydrated, my friends. So he will be here very shortly, and you do not want to miss that. So put that in your calendar. Then I've already seen that slide. Have you seen that we are into the Spring into Healing sale? If you haven't, go check out docofdetoxstore.com. Load up on your favorite products, try new products, and see what's on sale today. And then you can send your questions. Like we said, we are on most platforms, and you can go at Doc of Detox and send your questions. They matter. We will answer them. Podcasts. If you are someone that can't watch the live and you like to listen to the podcast, they are on all these platforms, guys. So no excuses here. You want to be here all in now. This is the Braveheart online webinars. So you want to make sure you sign up for that and you get your spot saved. It's at bhnuniversity.com. You want to heal yourself, heal your family. I love this one. It's at April 9th at 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. Eastern time. So those two right there, webinars, is where you come on live on Zoom with Mr. Daryl, and you get to get your questions answered. You can talk to him. Sometimes he brings you up to share a story. So make sure that you are there, have a pen and paper ready. Then there's Rock with the Doc of Detox on a Saturday, May 10th at 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. Eastern. All right, be there, guys. We do have fulfillment centers in US, Canada, and Australia. We do ship worldwide. You can go and check out shopdodnow.com for more information. You can also become a partner affiliate. Go at docofdetoxpartner.com and get yourself an affiliate account. So when you talk about these products, when they do help you because they work, you can make a commission if some of your friends decides to buy some. You can have your own link, your store, and make a little bit of extra money or a lot, depending on how many products you sell. Then if you are a health practitioner or health professional, you can become a wholesale buyer, and you would go and sign up or call at the US direct number or WhatsApp 1-469-861-9454 or toll free at 1-855-900-4544 extension 5. You can always email at office.docofdetox@gmail.com. Then there's the Power Pack community that's growing all around the world. We have clinics worldwide. Dr. Sage right now is traveling to where those Power Packs are, which is the Cellsonic and the Cardio MedBed. And he's teaching not only new owners, but he is showing them how to use them, and they're doing treatments. And this is the best machines in the world that you want to go to get your tissues worked on, your issues in the tissues gone, and get your circulation going. And it helps with so many things. There's a 23-day free professional training with every Cellsonic regeneration and Cardio MedBed when you purchase it. So go at the dodpowerpack.com to learn more or get yourself one today. Then we've got the DOD 5-star World Healing and Training Center. So whether you want to have a retreat, just come here for healing, you want to come here for courses like I did, you go at the dod5star.com for more information and to get signed up. This is the beautiful home. It has a salt structured water pool with all the great things in it. It feels like healing right away. The water is just so light. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I did my exercise in it yesterday. That's where I'm staying at right now. And let me tell you, it has from the beautiful chef kitchen to all of what you need while you're there getting treatments. You have access to a lot of the energy medicine that is in that house, and you can get treated by your practitioners too. DOD5star.com is where you get more information. Then we've got personal certifications and training. Dr. Sage is all around the world right now. You can come to us here in Mexico, or if you prefer, he will come to you in your home or in your clinic. He teaches families to individuals to clinics, and it's just, thank you so much, Dr. Sage, for taking the time to do that. There's the number on the screen, and there's the US direct or WhatsApp. So take a screenshot, guys, because there's a lot of phone numbers in the next few slides. And right now he's coming to Calgary, Alberta. Wolf Non-Surgical is offered, cell sonic regeneration, thermography, consultations, and heavy metal testing. You want to call Lorraine to book. And this is from Friday, April 11th to Wednesday, April 23rd. That's his next location that he's going at. Then after that, he's going to Kelowna, BC. The same treatments are offered, Wolf Non-Surgical, cell sonic, regeneration, thermography, consultation, heavy metal testing. You want to call Sandra to book, and this is from April 28th to Tuesday, May 6th. After that, he's headed to Florida, Stuart, Florida, guys. Wolf Non-Surgical, cell sonic regeneration, thermography, consultation, and heavy metal testing. This is Friday, May 9th to Tuesday, May 13th, and also Friday, June 6th to Tuesday, June 10th. You want to call Deborah for more information or to book your spot today. After that, he's headed to Detroit, Michigan for the same treatments. And this is for June 27th to Wednesday, July 2nd. You want to call Cynthia to book. And then, let me see here. Yeah, your questions matters. If you do want to reach Sage Wolf, you can call him at 1-250-801-5673. Then he's going to St. Louis. St. Louis? St. Louis. Wolf Non-Surgical offered cell sonic regeneration, cardio med bed, thermography, consultation, Sunday, July 6th to Tuesday, July 15th, and you want to call Tim to book. Then, you see, he's on a tour. He's so dedicated for this. He's going to Occidental, California after to go see Cheryl. So if you want to book, have questions, please contact her. She's got the same treatments, but she's also got a cardio med bed here. Wolf Non-Surgical, cell sonic regeneration, thermography, consultations, and he will be there from Thursday, July 17th to Saturday, July 26th. After that, he's headed to LA, California. Wolf Non-Surgical offered cell sonic regeneration, cardio med bed, thermography, and consultations. Tuesday, July 29th to Thursday, August 7th. You want to book and call Nurin for your questions and get your spot right now. Melbourne, Australia. So then he's flying out way down under, how they say that. Wolf Non-Surgical, cell sonic regeneration, cardio med bed, thermography, and consultations offered October 27th to Wednesday, November 5th. You want to call Andrea to book for Australia. Then Dr. Sage Wolf is doing treatment and consultation tour in Calgary, Alberta. It's Friday, April 11th till Wednesday, April 23rd. And then he's doing the course, Wolf Non-Surgical, for June 14th to June 25th. And I believe it's the last one in Canada this year. So get signed up for this course. It's definitely interesting, worth it, and life-changing. Then he's headed to Stuart, Florida, May 9th to Tuesday, May 13th, and he's doing a course there, Wolf Non-Surgical, May 24th to June 4th, and then Friday, June 6th to Tuesday, June 10th. And in Detroit, while he's there, he's doing a Friday, June 27th to Wednesday, July 2nd. You can sign up at thebhnuniversity.com. And then St. Louis, he will be there July 6th till July 15th. Occidental California, July 17th to July 26th. Then Los Angeles, he's going to be there July 29th to the August 7th. And the Wolf Non-Surgical course will be August 9th to August 20th. And then in Melbourne, Australia, October 27th to Wednesday, November 5th. And the Wolf Non-Surgical course will be at October 15th till October 26th. Keeping busy, and he's helping all these people around the world. Take advantage if he's in your area, guys. Then there's BHNU course dates. So if you want to come get the course, Stuart, Florida has Whole Life Health Certified from May 14th to May 22. And Wolf Non-Surgical, May 24th to June 4th. Then in Calgary, Wolf Non-Surgical, June 15th to June 25th. And the Women's Pelvic Restoration class, which is a 3-day class, June 27th to June 29th. Then there's LA, California. Wolf Non-Surgical is being held on August 9th to the 20th. In Melbourne, Wolf Non-Surgical, that's in Australia, October 15th to October 26th. And last but not least, Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, Mexico, Whole Life Health Certified, October 29th to November 6th. And then the Wolf Non-Surgical is November 9th to November 19th. And lastly, Women's Pelvic Restoration class, November 21st to November 30th. Excuse me, November 21st till November 23rd. Then the prices for these are actually very cheap if you think about everything that's offered there, and you get to be certified after you do this. Whole Life Health Certified is a 9-day course, $3,900. Wolf Non-Surgical Certified is 12-day, $4,900. And then if you do the New World Practitioner Certified, which is 21 days, it's both of the courses up in the slide, you get a discount for $8,000. The Pelvic Restoration and Disease Prevention for women only is a 3-day masterclass at $1,197. Then we have online course dates. This is new. I appreciate that they do that. Not everyone can travel, and sometimes being at home, you can, learn more. And Women's Online Pelvic Restoration Masterclass is May 2 to May 4th, and they'll do a Q&A on Monday, May 5th. Braveheart Online Nutritional, Emotional, and Intelligence Boot Camp, which everyone needs, guys. Friday, November 7th to Sunday, November 9th, and Friday, November 14th to Sunday, November 16th. From the comfort of your own home, you can go and sign up at bhnuniversity.com today. Then you want to do perfect day consultations. You can get your consult with Dr. Daryl Wolf for $250 an hour. There's lifetime limited support. The toll-free number to reach him is 1-855-900-4544, extension 1, or directly on WhatsApp, 1-250-980-0554. Or you can book your personal consultation with qualified New World Master Practitioners. It's $150 an hour, and you have lifetime support with the telephone too. You can go and book your Perfect Day consultation at perfectdayconsultation.com. Check out the clothing in our new DOD Detox store, Doc of Detox store, excuse me. There's so many nice colors and different styles. And then after, you want to make sure that you get the app. Go at bhnapp.com if you don't have it already. There's so many things. You can track your perfect day. There's news and event, New World Practitioner Map, where you can see if there's someone close to you that has a clinic. The Evolve section is a library, the largest free online library of videos, guides, and audios for self-healing. Connect with the brave heart around the world. You can find a perfect match there, maybe find your soul sister, brother, and a mindful moment reminder. So during the day, if you want to have a Just a reminder, drink your water like I need soon, you know, or just take a deep breath, you know, do your love band. There's so many things you can get reminded of. Smile, you know, straighten up your spine, decide what you want, and have that little beautiful ding just remind you. Stay in the moment. You go to bhnapp.com and download it if you don't have it already. Again, we are on podcasts. We are on all of these audios, different places, whether you use Audible or Spotify or whatever it is, it's there. You can find our shows live audio on there. If you haven't got the Ultimate Healing Guide, go download it right now for free, pdgfree.com. It's a gift of healing. If you love it, you can get it delivered for $95 at your door. Go at docofdetoxstore.com to get it. And it's also in the app. As soon as you log in the app, you scroll a little bit and then you can have access to that. It's the biggest guide that you want, from having recipes to having different lifestyle and just sharing so much of how you can heal yourself, what some diseases or symptoms mean, you know, food combining. There's so many different topics in there. It's a library you don't want to miss out. Again, a reminder for Sunday, April 27th to Tuesday, April 29th with Jim Gale and Dr. Daryl Wolf, 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. Mark that on your calendar and get a Doc of Detox Food Forest Abundance Production. The only permanent health care is self-care. The only permanent love is self-love. How many of you can say that you love yourself and you give yourself self-care every day? It's time to take your health and your happiness into your own hands, guys. But before that, you need to rise to your full potential. You need to first love yourself. So let's fly, guys. The Braveheart Nation, we are stronger when we rise together. You can check out bhnuniversity.com, bhnapp.com, and let's make your life better each and every single day. Now, with that being said, I'm going to read the Braveheart Nation Oath. You can read it with me. I am love. I am healed. I am Braveheart. Today and every day, from the moment I rise until I gently close my eyes, I will always trust, honor, respect, protect, forgive, and totally love myself first and foremost before anyone else or anything else. So please help me, God, because I can, I am love, I am healed, I am Braveheart. I am all in. And guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure to be your host. I wish you the most fabulous day. And don't forget to put a smile on your face. Have the most amazing rest of your day. Now, as always, 3, 2, 1, we got this.